Good morning, welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me. My inconsistency lately, I just appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here with me. Chloe was just playing and man, she got me good. She is on a roll today. Anyway. Okay, I have a mess here, as you can see, but what's new? I have not touched this folio in days. I've hardly even been in my craft room. Can't guarantee she won't jump up here again because she is being a feisty little stinker this morning. Okay, so I was kind of playing with book pages yesterday. I mean, I was in here for just a couple of minutes, but I was playing with book pages, and look at these cute little corner pockets. They're like little cutoffs. And I thought, oh my gosh, those would be so cute as a little, like, on a pocket, you know, like if we had corner pocket. Did I do anything? I don't even know. Whatever. But see, I got it so, like, it's got the little thingies on there. And then, so it could be on a little pocket. And then we could tuck something little in there. I just thought that would be really cute. Anyway. No focus today, just so you know. 0, none, nada. But I wanted to share with you what I did yesterday. So I can't remember whose video I watched on using up book pages, and I liked this pocket. So I'm going to show you how to make it. I have these also, which are just folded up and then folded in half. And so those would be like cute little tucks in a page, or say, you know, they're in our signature, we could do something like that, and then it would flap as a page, and then, you know, you could have a little pocket there. Like, I thought that would be cute. I don't know. I just have been watching some YouTube videos on using up book pages, and I think it's a good reminder. Like, we forget the things that we know, right? So I have one here that's actually glued with a note in it, maybe. So this is one that's actually glued, and I have my note for how to make it. So I need to go over and get the ideas journal and put it in there, so I have it. What I was thinking I might do is just kind of make it like a collection of some book page pocket examples, and then have them, because sometimes we get stuck and we forget. Like, well, I mean, you know, I've been at this, what, a couple years now, a few years. And we sometimes forget the things that we know, and then you like draw blank. And so anyway, it's just a refresher. So this one I have inked and it's ready to glue down. I just haven't glued it yet. So to make this, you need 3 book pages. It doesn't matter the size of your book page. Just, I mean, you can use a teeny tiny little one, which would be super cute. Do I have that down here? Oh yeah, but I mean, this is an old Blondie book. I'm aging myself. I remember reading Blondie comics when I was a kid. Like, loved it. Oh, each of these has a picture on it. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't want to use that, but those would make some super cute little tags to go in a pocket. It's a hoard book. I'm hoarding it. Okay. Let's see. I know, I should have been ready before I started filming, but whatever. All right. Well, I'm just going to show you that you can use this with any size book, okay? So, let's see. That is 2, and we need 1 more. We'll make a big one, and then we'll make a normal one. Or, I guess there is, I shouldn't say normal, because what's normal? All right, so we need to, I love these with the, so this would be more like for a tall, skinny journal. So you're going to fold your base page in half, okay? So that's your base page. So that's page number 1. Page number 2, you're folding in half again, okay? And then you're taking it and you're rotating, and you're just going to fold into itself. Oh, just kidding. Take your top, and it doesn't matter what that is, but that's going to give you some stability for the one pocket. Did I fold that straight? No. Okay. You're just going to fold that down. Am I off screen? I am off screen. You're just going to fold that down. Try to make it even. I mean, there we go. Ish. You can use your scoreboard. I wasn't really planning to use my scoreboard for this, but, okay. So we just want a nice even fold. Now I folded that down a little bit more than I would have because it's like not, am I? I'm leaking. That's what my brother says. I'm leaking. Anyway. All right. So you're going to fold that in half. And you want to fold these equal. So because I messed up that fold. Okay. So you're going to fold your top down. And let's see. That's about like past the first row of numbers. Let's do it the same. Doesn't matter, Jody. It does not matter. All right. So now you've folded your edge over, okay? So then what you're going to do is glue that edge down, okay? On both of your pieces, go ahead and glue that down. I'm just using my glue stick. If it's, you know, if you're using like a magazine page or something, obviously you don't want to use a glue stick because it won't work on the shiny surface. So just glue that edge down. And you can trim it off. You can leave it on the 1/2. You'll see what I mean in a second. But I just glued the whole thing down. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to add more stability for our pockets. So see, now that edge is glued over. Do the same on the other one. This page is getting gluey, so I'm just going to fold that over. Such a good reminder to do this. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know I just kind of started blabbing when I was just thinking about what I want to work on today. Mark's going to be home, so I think I might take some napkins and book pages out and do some decoupage. And I'm trying to think, I know I had done some Christmas stuff before. I know I have some in my stash, but I think they're in the attic, and I don't know yet what I'm going to do for my Christmas in July project. I keep changing my mind. I did wash this, you guys. I should have put a Band-Aid on. I apologize, but I mean, it just happened like right when I was getting ready to start filming. Okay, so now we have our two pieces folded in half with our top glued down. Now this one is folded to the inside, this one's folded to the outside. Now you do want this to be consistent. I mean, because you want your pockets to look alike, okay? So this I'm going to actually fold, this one I'm going to switch and have that to the inside. And you'll see why in just a minute. Okay, so now they're like this, and my open edges are to the outside, okay? So this is your choice. So you can do whatever you want, okay? So I am going to just take this, fold it, and I'm leaving approximately 1/8 of an inch right there from the center crease to the outside crease. And you see what this did? Because my glue wasn't dry, it buckled right there. It's not going to hurt anything. But if you let your glue dry, it doesn't tend to do that. Okay, so then you have a pocket. And I'll ink this. You're going to be able to see it better. What color do I want to ink this? Probably just brown because I'm not using this right now. I'm just showing you how to do it. Do I want to do just brown? Sure I do. You know what? We haven't used aged mahogany in a long time. Let's just use it. Let's just do it. All right. Don't mind me. I am like, I said to Mark, I said, I swear I'm going nuts. I am. This being stagnant stuff is for the birds, man. For the birds. Now see, we've got our corner there. And then, oh, wait. No, yeah. Okay. I almost forgot a step before we ink. Now, this is also an option, but because we're using the same size book pages, we fold that in half. It's going to be edge to edge, and I don't want it edge to edge. So what I'm going to do is just not get ink everywhere. I must have stuck my finger in it. It's all right. It'll get covered. I just want to take my trimmer and I'm going to line these up together like a so. Take my trimmer, and I just want to take that edge off. Make sure we're flush. Don't want to take a whole lot off, but I think my blade needs changed, but I just changed my blade. So that's frustrating. And I think I'm going to keep these because I want to stamp some numbers and stuff on those. All right, so now we can, oh, yeah. Okay, so this one's folded that way. So this one, I want to do the opposite and come in and leave about that 1/4 of an inch. I'm off frame. I apologize. Okay, so then I'm going to line these up. Again, lining them up. And I'm just taking my circle punch and I'm just going to notch that a little bit to indicate that we have a pocket. Pocket. Okay, now we can resume inking. See why I was ahead of myself there? Just a little bit of ink around the edges there. It's just gonna make that pop off the edge of the page. And so I hope everybody's doing well. What are you working on? Are you guys working on anything fun? I am just, like I said, I haven't been in here for a few days. I am being super messy, and I'm not normally messy when I ink. That's going to drive me crazy. It's all right. I can cover it with something. Anyway, I haven't really been in here. I've been busy. No, I've been busy. Listen to me. I've been busy holding my chair down. So, yeah, I finished a diamond dot painting. So my friend had sent me a diamond dot, and I'd never done one before, but she was like, well, this will be something good while you're laid up. And it really was, and I finished my sunflower one, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to seal that today. Hopefully I can get it to lay flat. It's kind of curled from where it was like rolled up in the packaging. So hopefully I can get that to lay flat. I want to seal it so it can dry, and then I've asked Mark if he would build me a frame for it. And so hopefully he can do that at some point. I mean, it's not a priority. I'd rather him get my cabinet done first. I have moved some stamps into it, so you can see how this is going to come together. Hopefully you can see that. And it's a big piece. I probably should have done it with a smaller one so it would be easier to be on frame. Film, yeah, in frame, in screen, whatever. And then, and if I'd done a smaller one too, but we'll do a smaller one, and I'll talk you through it. So then you just glue this. So we're gonna glue on this one. We're going to just, oh, I gotta glue that down. So if you wanna reduce some bulk too, when you're making your pockets, get my pen in there. I have my glasses on, that would help. So you can just glue this whole flap down if you want, but what I like to do, just to reduce bulk, because you know I make big old journals, big old fatties. Just cut that off, and that's going to reduce some bulk in your pocket for you. So you do that to both of them, or you don't have to. You can just glue the whole flap down if you want, and your glue stick would be fine for that. It will hold. All right, so got that glued down. So now I'm just going to glue along this edge here, and then I'm going to just glue here above those holes. And then with this particular paper, I could have maybe threaded some ribbon through these holes. That would have been kind of cute, but I didn't do it, obviously. And then we glue around just the 3 sides. If you glue the whole thing down, you're going to get rid of your back pocket here. So it's up to you. You have lots of options with these. You can use music paper. You could just use decorative paper. You could use, you know, your this is just an index page out of an atlas book that I'm using. But this is just an old vintage book that I was using there. So you just have lots of options. All right, so cut this one down. And I'm leaving some because that's going to help stabilize, you know, putting things in and out of that pocket. And it is just book page, so I do like to have some stability there. All right, just going to go down this side, go across here, and glue that one. Didn't get that very well, but it's in the fold. It'll be all right. Okay, so got that piece now, and around the 3 edges. And you could mass make these and just have them in your stash, and you could ink with a neutral color. And then that would be, you could use them for anything, or you could ink them in different colors, and then you would have options. You could leave them unglued if you wanted. What did I do? Those are not the same. Oh, I just probably folded it different, and I glued it crooked. Ah, hurry up. It's art glitter glue. All right, so let's just try that again, Jody. All right, get that on there. And see, this is, if I had scored this, then they would be exactly the same size. And if I had laid it on the paper straight, that would help too. Might as well re-glue it because I've pulled that up a couple times now. All right, let's try it again. Okey-doke. Okey-doke. Maybe I should do it sideways, and then I could get it more even. Let's try that. Oh, I'm going to be a grandma again, you guys. Yep, number 6 is going to be due in October. Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. So we're excited about that. Looks like it's going to be another boy. So that will be fun. All right, so now we have a big one, okay? So let's do it again and do a small one, smaller one. We'll just use these. I like this size, actually. I like this size a lot. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then, yeah. You know what? We're just going to go ahead, and I'm just going to fold that up and fold that in half. Sorry for the shadow. I cannot help that. That is the sun shining through the tree over here. Oh, we have like 4 little red squirrels out here yesterday. So I think we have babies in the tree. Like, how cute. They're so little, and they're so fun watching them out here playing and stuff. They're adorable. Chloe likes to get up in the window and watch them. Okay, so now I have 2 more of those, and I'm not gluing these yet because, I mean, you would just glue the edge here. You could glue in the middle, or you could V that out and notch it so that it doesn't want to buckle your fold. Okay, so, sorry, I feel like I'm like being really weird today, but that's okay. That is okay. Just having kind of an off morning. And I haven't filmed. I haven't even been in here to film. And honestly, I just didn't really feel like working on that folio this morning. And that's okay. It's not like me to not finish projects. I mean, I do have a couple of unfinished projects, but more than a couple, actually, if I like really think about it. Okay. And you could trim some off your bottom as well, but because we're folding that top off, folding that top over, there's not really a reason to trim the top of it. If you were using some heavy cardstock, you could trim the top of it off, and it would not be a big deal at all. Now this, I'm just going along the edge of that text block. And that's a little bit more than just that edge, so I would like to try to get them even, just for, you know, the sake of it. And then, hey, that was sticking to my glue. All right, Mark just came in. He's helping the neighbor do some stuff today. Okay, fold that over. We're gonna fold this one over. Wow, my glue is stringy, like over a foot, like just in the air. I could see it in the sun. Okay, and then, let that dry for a second. What color do we want on this one? I don't want to do another aged mahogany. How about, ooh, forest moss is a good color. Let's do forest moss, just for the fun of it, just for having some variety and using some different colors. So we have all these inks, and I find that, well, I use them. It just depends on the project that I'm working on, honestly. Okay, just to give that a little bit of interest around the edge. And then, let's see this one. And this one, And you can change the way you do your pockets if you want to. You can, instead of having the openings to the outside, you can do them to the inside if you want. And then you can put these in a pocket on your page. You could put them in your, you could sew them in the middle. So you just have lots. I mean, the options with these book pages are endless. There's so many different ways you can decorate them. Now, see, I haven't notched that out, so I want to notch that out before I glue that down. And then I did that one that way. So we'll do this one the opposite way. Okay. Did I trim that one? Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I have mush for brains. Mush, mush, mush. All right. I got a box of stuff from my friend, and I need to decant some things or put them in their own little containers and play some mad scientist, do some mad scientist experiments. That would be so fun. So maybe I'll do that later. It's supposed to be like 88 degrees today. Mother Nature is like on a roll with these crazy temperatures. Way too warm for this time of year. It's good lake weather, but that isn't happening. I don't think I could roll my scooter through the sand. I'm leaning on the table. I'm shaking you. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, so cute. And then these little ends, I just like to just give them a little color. And because they're kind of frayed like that, they take a little bit of ink differently. Okay. So you can put them to the inside like that is what I'm saying. See, but I like them to the outside. I don't know. I just feel like it's better access. And then if you want to have stuff off your tag or whatever, it can hang to the outside of your page versus being in your spine. And then I like to glue this side because I know like on my edge exactly where I want my glue versus guessing on the back. What I mean by that is like instead of guessing, putting it on this side, I just put it here so that I know I'm not going to be trying to clean up glue, excess glue, if that makes sense. All right, so, and then we just glue around these 3 edges. And it goes a lot faster, like if you're not trying to talk and tell somebody how to do it. These are very quick makes. You could easily mass make these and have them in your stash. Like I said, this is an old vintage book, so I'm not too worried about language or anything. I would say if you're using more modern book, like I know a lot of people get books like from Dollar Tree because, well, I call it the 125 tree now. Anyway, you have to watch language. But if you're decorating or embellishing, it doesn't matter too much, I suppose. But I just like to be aware. And if you've been following me for very long at all, you know that's a big reason that I like to use music, because I don't have to worry about the language in the music pages. So that's just a quick make. You can decorate it however you want. So we've got these numbers. Maybe we could do some numbers on there. I'm not going to decorate this right now. The main thing was just, you know, build your bases and have them in your stash. And then, you know, you can just pull it out when you're ready. And see, I didn't glue that even. So this is one that I would put in a signature, because once it's, you know, sewn in, you're never going to know that I didn't glue it straight. Now, it would drive me crazy to have that just tucked in a pocket and I open it and I said, oh, I didn't glue that straight. Or even. It's straight, but just not even side to side. So I would put that in a signature. So then I'll just put that in the bin and it will be ready for a journal where green would be a good color. So this one is one that I actually was making for the folio, and then I said, oh, I probably should share with you guys and show you how to make that. And then these I have, so we could put those in the bin. I'll leave one out for the folio. I'll put these in the bin, and I have 3 pockets. Boom, just like that. So get your book pages out and play and see what you can come up with. And if you have a favorite book page style, book page pocket, I would love to know. And yeah, so have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.